Another slight rate increase for Liberty Utility customers in Kansas as the company tries to recover nearly $11 million of extraordinary costs they incurred during that February 2021 winter storm. For the next 13 years or so, the average residential customer's bill will go up by about $5.73 a month. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms, highs in the mid-80s. Still a chance of storms in the mid-60s tonight. More storms mid-80s for tomorrow. Sunshine low 90s on Sunday. Still hot on Monday with lots of sunshine, highs in the low 90s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars only showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
68 in Neosho, 65 in Pittsburgh, 70 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
Signed up for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Eli from Joplin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Eli. And if you'd like your kids or your class group or whomever to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com and go to the Morning KIX page to click on the link and find out how to upload your audio.
Or if it's easier, just give us a call and we can record them at 623-1025.
The government is hiding information about the UFOs. I knew it.
Randy, that's not a thing.
It
really?
is a thing. I will prove it to you in just 17 minutes.
Here's Old Dominion.
On KIX 102.5. That's how you do it.
That's how you do the thing. The do the daddy.
There, the T's and all the good stuff was done.
Yahoo! Morning, y'all. How's it going?
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday.
Aren't you
Morning,
glad
Rudy.
it's
Good morning,
Friday?
Jimmy. Thank goodness it's Friday, and it actually feels like a Friday. The rest of the week has not felt like the day of the week that it is. Today feels like Friday.
Yes, it does, finally.
Yeah, finally. Where is the thingy, you know? You know what I'm saying?
The thingy?
The thingy.
What thingy are you talking about?
The thingy. No? So are you all ready to go for tomorrow?
Me? No, I haven't even. I actually got what I was going to wear tomorrow out, just to, all the deals.
Right.
But I know what I'm wearing to the awards thing, so I haven't put that together yet. And I haven't got together what I'm going to wear coming home Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I usually breathe and bathe in suit and stuff just in case, although it is supposed to rain.
Oh, is it?
Saturday. I don't know what it'll be like at Lake of the Ozarks, but.
Man. It's really frustrating when you find exactly what you want and you're like, that's it. And then it doesn't exist. I was going to wear, so I've got this little black dress. I was like, I'll wear the black dress. Morning, Lisa. Good morning, Gary. I was like, all right, I will wear the black dress and then like a blazer or something with that. I don't know. And I found a blazer that I really, really liked. And it's not in stock.
You need a blazer?
I was thinking about it. It's pink.
Okay,
it's
never mind.
so cute.
Yeah, never mind.
I have a black one, and I don't like how it looks with it. It's so much black on black, and it's not fun enough. I want something a little more. Happy National Donut Day to you, too.
It is Donut Day.
It's a good day for donuts, that's for sure. That's what I always say. Do you ever watch Letterkenny?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Mrs. McMurray. That's what I always say.
That's what I always say.
She's so great. What are you wearing for the actual conferences stuff?
Pretty much this,
Mhm.
only the brown one.
Oh, okay. So it's not real dressed up. It's pretty
No, it's-
casual.
Some people be wearing shorts.
Oh, really? Tom is apparently wearing shorts. Allegedly.
According to reports that are just now coming in,
Mm-hmm. Gina, you're wearing a black dress tomorrow, right? Are you doing white tights or black? Or no tights?
no tights.
No tights? Or sheer? Whatever they're called. My legs is real white, so I don't know.
She's been tanning or fake tanning or whatever you want to call it.
I've been fake tanning my arms, but for some reason, not the rest of me. Things that make sense. Morning, Mark. Gary says, I'm from Carthage. Well, thanks for listening over
Hey,
in Carthage,
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah,
Thanks for hanging out
appreciate
today.
it.
What are y'all doing this weekend?
Anybody got any plans?
Or no plans. Sometimes those are the best weekends.
Yeah, I love it. That's my favorite.
Mm,
Have you got all your work done? Well, no, you still got a voice track.
hold on 2 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine this afternoon. Maybe some storms, though, later on. Highs in the mid-80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we've got to look at the forecast for the weekend in about 14 minutes, plus details on how the government has been lying to us about the number of UFOs that there were.
I think you're just sitting over on your conspiracy theory throne right
Yeah.
now.
No, I'm not. I am not. It's factual. There's way more UFOs sightings. In fact, in the last year than there have been in the last 20 years combined.
Really?
Yeah, we got details about that story in just 11 minutes and how the government has been lying to you.
Here's Rodney Atkins.
Watching you.
Oh, Randy, that's so creepy.
KIX 102.5. Yeah.
Gives you the heebie-jeebies. Morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Carol. Morning, Sheila. Gary says mowing the lawn and then fishing. The fishing part sounds fun. Mark says, I work tomorrow at Amazon, then DJing a sweet birthday party Saturday night.
Nice.
That sounds fun. You DJ?
Doing the work all the weekend. That is a thankless job a lot of the time, doing the dance DJ thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I don't have my stuff done.
Yeah, we still got a podcast to do too.
We've got a podcast. Got my vegan stuff to do. No Bobby.
Vegan
today.
stuff.
We
Oh, she's German.
yes.
By vegan stuff to do.
Vegan stuff to do.
We have ways of making you talk.
Va ha ha. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna do?
Is sleeveless formal enough? I don't know. It doesn't
I
feel
think
like
so,
it. You think
especially
so?
during the summer. Yeah.
Mark says a sweet 16. It's my fun job.
Oh,
Well, good for you. How long you been doing it for? Gary says, and Saturday gonna have drinks and play pool in Murphy's Law. Well, that'll be a fun Saturday. I wanna be like you. Gosh, how old is this song now?
it's one of the oldest songs that KIX plays.
Yeah, it's pretty old, but it's still like great. What are we? Ing.
Looking over this description for your movie this week, which I'm very excited about. I want to make sure we get this right.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Floyd. Mark says 20 years DJing and karaoke. That's awesome. What's your go-to karaoke song? Mark says, I helped run sound for Randy a few years ago at the Sarcoxy Relay for Life.
Well, that has been a while, hasn't it? I kind of remember that.
A lot of
What did you?
citizens then.
Yeah. I'm curious to see too. What is your go-to karaoke song? The one that guaranteed will get them up dancing no matter what the situation or
Mhm.
circumstance. That's a good one.
Gary says, I love country music and I listen all the time. Thanks for listening, Gary. That's awesome. Hey, by the way, Facebook folks, just a heads up that sometimes Facebook will hide and not show us all of your comments or show anybody all of the comments there.
Yeah.
So if you join us over on YouTube, there's no restriction or anything like that. Just a heads up. I did not take that out. There we go. I did. I just did. Randy, you don't even know what I was talking about. Are we frozen?
No, is it moving? Is it not
Look
moving?
at the right one.
Oh, the video is frozen. What the heck?
Oh, well, that's not
That
new.
doesn't matter. That shouldn't matter anything else. Yeah, it's frozen on restream. They can hear us, but we're not moving, are we? We're moving over here.
Weird.
Maybe you know what I bet, guys? I bet it's our internet. We've been having trouble accessing network settings today. Kilobytes per second, 2638.
I look crazy where
But
it
we're
froze
moving
on.
on your. Are we moving on there yet?
Sheila says, I see movement. There's no movement on my screen, and there's no movement on that screen.
No, I don't see how you are.
So weird. Here we go, Randy. Let's go. 6 seconds.
We going?
We going.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 718.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms this afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we will give you a look at the weekend's forecast in about 5 minutes. But first, this is really big news.
Okay, what's going on with the UFOs?
Well, there's a government office that tracks these, okay? That's part of the CIA or some government agency. NSA, probably. Anyway, they release, against their will, tracking reports of UFOs, and they say they've added nearly 400 additional sightings to the catalog over the last year.
400 in 1 year.
In 1 year, bringing the total number of all time to 500.
What?
Yeah, there's
No
been,
way.
yes, that much. This happened last Thursday. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence released an unclassified version of their annual report on UFOs, or what the government calls unidentified aerial phenomena. So they've been lying to us about a lot of that. To me, I find it ridiculous too. The idea that we had 100 some alien encounters in 2022, but up until that time, up until 2021, there's only a few here and there.
So they did not say alien encounters. I think that's stretching a little bit.
Well,
so
okay.
Are these people calling in and being like, I see something, I don't know what it is? Or are these like actual government officials being like, there's something in the sky?
That's something in the sky. They don't know what it is. They can't explain it. Maybe a weather balloon. That's their go-to, you know.
Of course it is.
Yeah, until they get a probe involved. And then, anyway,
no.
the government's been lying to you because the flying saucer UFOs are all around us, and now more than ever before.
Information's in a secret dossier.
It's like War of the Worlds or Independence Day.
It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, powered by Buffalo Run Casino.
Dang it. Okay, in my defense, and I will show you the one that I have at home does not have that on there.
We should have checked it.
Thought I did. Story flop too. Well, maybe next year. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys hear what we should have played there in a little bit, as soon as I get to it. I'm in the process of downloading it right now.
Okay.
Stupid!
We can just put it straight over that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy says, I see and hear you. So you can see us, but are we actually moving?
Are we moving, though? I get that you see a picture, but is the picture moving?
Right.
That's the question.
Because everywhere on our end, it's frozen. And I look ridiculous.
Well, I don't know that that's its fault.
I look like I'm missing fingers and have fingers chopped off, and I don't know what I'm looking at. Tess. Okay, Mark says, to answer your question, Cupid Shuffle followed by apple bottom jeans.
Cupid Shuffle does it?
That's down, down, do your thing,
Yeah.
Right? That one? Carol says it's okay. So strange. Morning, Kathy. It's moving. You're talking. Good morning. Good morning,
Well,
Megan.
I guess it's just this computer and maybe our computers.
I guess it's us.
How is it doing that, though? I don't understand how it can do that.
I don't know.
That seems crazy to me.
Me too. So we've been talking about weekend plans. What are you guys doing this weekend? Gary's going fishing. Mark's going to DJ. Randy and I are road tripping.
Yeah.
Carol says it's that UFO, Randy.
I guess. Aliens got to my songs. What happened? Well, I am in the process of downloading it.
Oh my gosh. Completely unrelated side note. I had my follow-up eye appointment yesterday, right?
Right.
To confirm which contacts I was going to use.
Right.
And it was a super fast in and out appointment, which was great.
Yay.
I did not realize how much cheaper these are than the
regular
dailies.
dailies. Yes.
Do you understand?
It's a scam.
It's since I paid $500 for 6 months
Huge
for a daily.
scam. Huge scam.
$500
And how much did you spend?
for a year's supply. $66. And they've got a rebate thing.
Scam.
And they've got a rebate thing for me for $30 bucks, and so it's only going to cost me $36 for a year's supply of these contacts.
Yeah.
What the heck?
See?
That's
You're welcome.
insane. Insane.
I believe it's unsane. It's unsane. You
Oh,
were
insane.
sane,
Oh,
and now you're.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was unsane.
That makes me so angry that my previous eye
years.
doctor was like, no. You have to be on dailies. It's better for your eyes. I don't prescribe whatever.
It's because they're making a
It's 'cause
fortune.
that's-
And how
yeah.
much of that is markup?
Right. I can only imagine.
Probably 50%.
Yeah.
They're making bank. Yeah, you get somebody who's honest, like Jeff and his crew over there. They're not just trying to rip you a nickel and dime you to death.
Mhm.
They really want you to have a good experience. And that's how they build lifelong customers like that.
Jeff is great.
Yeah.
I have
Told
the
ya.
Biofinity extended wear, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Which she takes out every night.
I didn't take them out last night, but most nights I do take them out.
I doing a couple of times a week is probably a good thing. I know it's in here.
I'm new. I don't know what to do.
The problem is, well, I may be wrong. I know it is, but UCN is. Oh, we're in bits, not bits, songs. I'm like, what is going on? I know I'm not crazy. Well, okay, if that's the determining factor, I mean, let's be honest.
So the Biofinity ones that I'm wearing now are the extended version of what I was wearing before. So it's like the same company and stuff. It's just their cheaper, longer wear version.
Oh.
Oh. There we go. Oh, I'm moving again.
Oh, we're back. Yay. And there, I can finally search for the song.
Wild. I don't know what happened there. And now you can search for this song.
Oops, too far. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let's do this. Let's just download it. That way I can control it better.
Hey, it's Diggs. How's it going? Diggs watching over on Twitch. I'll be right back.
This better be it. Yep. Yep, that's it. Okay, earlier, if things would have gone correctly, this is what you would have heard. Well, wait, let's wait until she gets back because I want her to realize that I'm not that crazy. That, yes, it was not my fault entirely. 0310. First need to save this. And the number is 0310. There we go. And then what else do I need to do? 0310. Okay. No, let's wait until she gets back because I want her to hear it. So I want to talk about this too today. How did we get emojis? They weren't there yesterday? Wait a minute. On YouTube, they now have emojis. Yes, they did. You were putting emojis all over everything. What's up, Diggs? Getting ready for the weekend. Talking about everybody's weekend plans. So last night, I signed up for ChatGPT, and I wanted to try it out and start using it. The scariest thing ever, guys. I'm not kidding. This is the freakiest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Am I the only one who's played with this? Has anybody gone on and done ChatGPT, created an account, and utilized the chat AI functionality there? Because I'm going to pull it up over here in a little while. I think we're going to split camera and let you guys ask questions of it. Oh, we got them in the side that pop up now. We don't have them on our end, of course, but we're watching all the emojis on the chat on the restream feature. Is why. So when she gets back, we will do that. I'll pull that up. First, we'll hear that song. We'll assign her movie for this weekend, which we're assigning her. We're finally getting around to National Lampoon's Vacation. I thought with it being the first big weekend of the summer after Memorial Day, this is the time. It is now time to do this. And so she's getting assigned National Lampoon's Vacation.
It's almost Gin Movie Rehab.
So we were talking about last night. I signed up for ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah?
Started playing with it.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Have you done it?
Yeah.
So I thought we could pull it up over here on my account and let them ask questions of it for people who
Ooh.
haven't done it
Hold on. Let's do a seg real quick.
and try that.
3 seconds, Randy.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
So what am I watching this weekend for Jen's movie Rehab?
You'll find out after Jason Aldean.
On KIX 102.5.
So, first off, here is the song.
Morning,
by the way.
Sarah.
Aliens are flying, coming here from outer space. But it's covered up by agents from the CIA. They have proof of UFOs. Hide from you, those UFOs.
See?
Mm-hmm.
All the information's in a secret dossier. It's like War of the Worlds or Independence Day. Flying saucer
What's in there now?
UFOs.
Yeah.
Government's lying about UFOs.
So there you go. Anyway. Oh, my turn.
Is this where the party is? Yes. Absolutely, Christopher. The party. You know.
That's where it is.
That's where it is. Yeah, primarily on YouTube. Definitely in the chat on the video today. So has anyone else done stuff with Chat GPT yet? I've taken some stories and like put the beginning of the story into Chat GPT just to see how it would finish the story. And it's pretty interesting. It has some go-to lines and things like that for sure. Like if you make the setting New York, a lot of the time your characters are up on like a New York roof or they're in Central Park. I want a coffee and a scone. Or no, it's coffee and donuts because it's National Donut Day. But the only place I know of to get gluten-free donuts is the grocery store. I wrote a presentation proposal using it. Oh, that's so cool, Sarah. So how'd you do that? So ChatGPT is like the AI, right? Come on, Randy. And you can give it a prompt or give it information and it will create something, or you can have a conversation with it. You got 9 seconds, Randy. 5 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms this afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the forecast for the weekend in just 25 minutes. Also, some suggestions for the city of Joplin. You know, they're not able to open all the pools because they don't have enough lifeguards.
Yeah, but there's apparently a school where they might be able to get some help with
Yeah,
that.
we've got maybe what could be the solution for the whole lack of lifeguard situation in Joplin.
But first, we've got to find out what I'm watching this weekend for.
So every Friday, we assign Jen a new movie to go home and watch over the weekend and come back and review for us, because before she came here,
Well, I'd never seen a movie before. It was a real deficiency. Someone would make a comment, and I would have no idea what they were talking about.
so she'd seen some Disney flicks and some Boy Meets World things and stuff like that, but no serious movies, you know, none that everybody else watched. So we're trying to amend that fact and rehabilitate her with Jen's movie Rehab.
So every Friday, you give me a movie to watch. I watch it over the weekend, and then I come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
And it's got to be an iconic movie, one of the best ever, you know, and I think this one is. This has got to be hands down one of my top 5, top 10 movies.
So what am I watching?
You're watching National Lampoon's Vacation.
Okay, so this is the vacation version of the Christmas one I watched in December?
No. The Christmas one you watched in December is the Christmas version of this one. This one was first.
Oh, okay. So we're going backwards.
Yeah, sort of. We did that one because it was around the holiday season.
That makes sense.
We're doing this one because it's around the vacation season. So this is where Chevy Chase and Ellen Griswold, Clark and Ellen Griswold, Beverly D'Angelo's in this movie, and Chevy Chase. That's the only two. Well, then there is Cousin Eddie.
Good
He's
old
the
Cousin
same.
Eddie.
Yeah, but other than that, all the other actors are different. Audrey's played by Dana Barron, and Rusty's played by Anthony Michael Hall. So they go on this cross-country vacation to Wally World, the theme park in Los Angeles that they've all been dreaming about getting to go to. And it's cross-country, and it proves to be more arduous than ever anticipated because Clark gets repeatedly distracted by a beautiful blonde played by Christy Brinkley in a red Ferrari. And there are more lines from this movie that I quote on a daily basis without even being aware that I do it all the time.
Do you like this one more than the Christmas one?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Really?
Yes, way more. It's iconic. It's just there, whenever somebody does something that I really didn't need their help on, I'll say, thank you, Audrey. And anybody who's watched the movie, they know what I'm talking about. Or, thank you, Russ.
So where can I watch it this weekend?
You can stream it. You can rent it about anywhere. I don't think there's anywhere free you can watch it.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's about $3.99. So.
All right. So this weekend, I'm going to go ahead and watch National Lampoon's Vacation. And then I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I think about it.
With Jen's Movie Rehab.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Yarp!
National Lampoon's Vacation.
Vacation.
There were questions I had to answer, and I put the questions in. I was selected to present at a conference this fall. That's awesome, Sarah. Gary said, like Fast and Furious. I've never seen Fast and Furious.
I don't. It's not like Fast and Furious at all, in that it is good. I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie, so I can't knock them that much. But I will say, no, it's nothing at all like Fast and Furious. They're not the same at all.
Jimmy says, it's funny. What did I rank the Christmas one?
I'm curious.
Let's see.
Let's see if these are going to be even close.
I gave it an 8.5.
That's your go-to score for a movie that you're like, yeah, it was all right.
Actually, I haven't given a lot of 8.5s. I've given a lot of 7s and 7.5s.
Oh, you haven't done a lot of 8.5s?
Okay, I've done 4.
I thought I hear a lot of 8.5s.
E.T. was an 8.
That's
Silence of the Lambs was a 6. Saving Private Ryan was a 10.
what I need to give you to let your kids watch this weekend is the boy who played Elliot, the guy who played Elliot, his audition tape.
Yeah.
Need to give you that. You need to look it up on YouTube over there and watch it. What is the actor's name that played? I can't remember.
I have no idea.
Anyway, Elliot audition is what you're looking for. And because I know they cried when they saw, and you want them to cry. You want your kids to cry oftentimes as much as possible. Usually.
My kid's bald in this movie.
Yeah, well, this will do it even worse. So they're giving him his motivation.
Phone ringing.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Good morning.
Hey,
How's
what's going
it
on, buddy?
going? Got big plans this weekend? Ooh, that'll be fun. Are you having a yard sale or going to one?
Go do some yard sale.
Well, that'll be fun. Maybe you'll find some good stuff. What can we do for you today? George Strait? Alan
Or
Jackson?
Garth.
Who?
He wants George Strait.
You want some George Strait. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do for you, Dustin. Have a great weekend.
Later.
Oh,
Weird.
that was weird.
There I am.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna take him.
You can't take him.
Well, I'm afraid I have to, son.
What?
Can't take him away. He's mine.
But it's not my choice. The president asked me to come here and get him.
I don't care what the president says. He's my best friend. And you can't take him away.
Well, it's real possible, Elliot, that he'll come back and you can have him again. But we just want to talk to him and see where it came from and try to find out about other planets. And he probably is the key to a lot of things that we have to know.
But how do I know you're going to bring him back?
Well, I'm afraid, son, I can't guarantee it.
I think he's afraid of you.
I do
That may
too.
be true, but the government tells me what to do and I just follow their orders.
Well, he's mine, and he lives with me, and he likes me. And he wants to stay here. He likes it here.
Well, we wouldn't hurt him or anything. All we want to do is talk to him.
But I don't want you to take him away.
You know, I've
This
had
is just an
talks
ad lib
with Mom.
audition that he's doing.
She knows that the government.
He has no
has
lines or
the right
anything?
To do it.
Just ask him to
And
pretend.
who told you all this?
Well, we learned about it. We know that he's somewhere around here. I mean, I do have a search warrant. I could look around the house.
Tell me, keep the eye. Right. Tell me, keep.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you let me talk to him for 5 minutes, I'll tell my boss that you can keep him. Would that be okay with you? If I could just talk to him for 5 minutes?
Whatever. Just quit crying, kid. You got the report already.
Be happy if you could keep him if all I had to do was talk to him for 5 minutes? That might make your whole day, huh? Might make your whole life, huh? And then he'd be your friend forever. And I wouldn't take him away. Okay, Elliot.
Okay, kid, you got the job.
You got this. That's
Okay, good. You got
Steven
the job.
Spielberg right there telling him that. It's like, you got it. This is a no-brainer.
That's great.
Wow. Is that, and you think, well, he's going to grow up to be the greatest actor ever. He was an actor. What's his name?
Henry Thomas.
Yeah, Henry Thomas, but not a very famous one. I mean, that's his claim to fame, was that role right there.
Have a good one, Sheila.
So,
Gary says Indiana Jones movie.
oh, which, by the way, for those of you getting excited about the Dial of Destiny, which is coming out in a few weeks, Disney has the entire catalog of the Indiana Jones movies up right now
Awesome.
on Disney. They've released all of them again.
What did I think of last week's movie? That was Hacksaw Ridge, and I loved it. I love that it's a real story, and they took actual dialogue and conversations from real life and put it in the movie. And I love the line that stuck with me the most was, "Lord, please let me get one more."
Yeah.
And he just kept saying it over and over. He just wanted to get one more, get one more, and get one more. It's an incredible story, and it was very moving. I gave that one a 9.5.
I think so. Yeah, it was one of the highest scores you've ever done.
Yep.
It's pretty amazing.
And then actually having the real Desmond Doss at the end of that movie to talk
That
was
I love when they do
powerful. I do too. All right, 7 seconds. Here we go. Seg.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 746.
Well, we've might got a solution for Joplin's lifeguard woes
Yeah, we'll tell you all about it after Luke Combs.
on KIX 102.5.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll tell you. Yeah.
Is that in the...
It's in the script. No, I've got it right here.
Are you putting it in news?
What do we need?
Is there any setup for, or is it just...
Well, we got to tell the story for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about. So we got to educate them as to the situation, what it is.
Oh, here in Joplin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. So the deal is Joplin can only partially open one pool this summer because of lack of lifeguards. And I don't have the exact number. It's under 30, wasn't it?
It was a little over 30, and they need 90. I think it was like 34 lifeguards, and they need 90.
Okay. Then that information will be handy.
Yeah, they have roughly 30. It takes 90 to fully open. Oh, and today's apparently opening day.
For anybody who can get in there, I guess.
Right. Fast X is at the Carthage Drive-In this weekend.
Oh,
that's the brand new one. Yeah. Is that supposed to be pretty good? I haven't read any reviews or anything on it yet.
it's a Fast and Furious movie. I think you get what you pay for in that situation, well, so to speak.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
I think they were setting it up to have a whole bunch of spin-offs and things.
Yeah, that's their main goal, I think, there.
Yes, I agree, Sarah. It was very, very, very well done, and the story in and of itself is incredible. All right, we doing Chat GPT?
Yes, I was going to show you guys, so.
Okay, he's going to log in real quick.
Usually, I think what they do is they send you a verification. So, last night, I asked it a number of questions. I know that. I make you go through this whole disclaimer deal.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see my history?
Yeah.
Here was my whole conversation last night. Let me get to it.
Hold on 1 second. Now we've only got 8 seconds.
I've had to do some radio contests. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 750.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms and highs in the mid-70s this afternoon. It's 70 in Joplin.
So there's an important question we're going to be asking in the next hour. We're wanting to know, if you were given the choice, which would you rather?
Would you rather just spend the night at home eating pizza on the couch?
In front of the TV, the boob tube, wearing sweatpants, all that good garbage, or
would you rather get dressed up all fancy and go out and have like an expensive dinner and date night?
nice dinner out on the town, all the trimmings, all that good stuff? Which one would you rather? No wrong answer here. Just wanting to know your drathers and why.
You can call or text us to let us know at 623-1025.
So last week or earlier this week, we've told you about Joplin's woes concerning the lifeguard situation. So they're only going to be opening. Today is opening day for the pool.
Yeah, today is opening for the pool. I noticed what you did there. Schiffer-Decker Aquatic Center opens today, but here's the deal.
Only partly.
Only partly opens because they have 30 lifeguards and they need 90.
So what's the deal?
I'm going to assume it's a pay thing. They can't get people to apply for it, I guess. I have no idea what's going on there. But if you want to go swim, you will have access to a little bit of Schiffer-Decker if you want to do that. And that's pretty much all you got going on in Joplin for it.
Some of even Schiffer-Decker pool is closed down. There's only parts of it that are open. The rest of the city pool's going to be closed this summer because they can't get these lifeguards. And maybe it's because they're not paying enough. Maybe it's because the lifeguards are wanting more. Maybe it's because there aren't enough lifeguards in the area.
Well, I know there's a certification and things like that they've got to go through to actually become a lifeguard.
Sure, they had to pay for that themselves. It's over $300.
It's expensive.
So maybe they need to consider a new training program.
Hey, I'm Dewey with a very important message for all of my bohemians. There's a humongous shortage of lifeguards right now.
Yeah.
So, it's time for me to parlay my experience into my very first and totally legit business. It's Dewey's Lifeguard School, brah! At Dewey's Lifeguard School, we get into actual lifeguard stuff, like you learn, hey, no running, and hey, no boisterous play. Although I forgot what boisterous means, but it'll be on the test. And I'll teach you the lifeguard motto, which is reach, throw, and bro. Can you pull that little dude out of the deep end for me? I'm going on break. Sign up for Dewey's Lifeguard School today. Hey, I said no running. Didn't I?
Remember, I don't have lead mics on.
Mhm.
Ever, ever, ever.
Ever. Okay, so you were asking all these different questions.
Yeah, so I was asking it questions. Let me get to the media. Let me get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I change it? I'm going to remove that, and we're going to add Windows Capture. That's not working either. There it is.
There we go.
Okay, so I want you to see what I did here and see if you can see all of that. Yeah, that does it pretty good.
There you go.
Okay. So I had it write a report on my wife's employment experience and how valuable she was as an employee. I didn't tell it anything. I just told her what her job was
Right.
and who she was. And it wrote this way better in like 4 seconds.
Of course. It's so fast.
So I asked it, I said, can you ever envision a scenario where you would do harm to humans? Can you guys hear me? So what it said was, as an AI language model, my purpose is to provide helpful and beneficial information to users. I'm designed to follow ethical guidelines that prioritize the well-being and safety of humans. I do not have intentions, emotions, or physical capabilities, so I cannot envision or carry out harmful actions towards humans or any forms of malicious behavior. It's important to note and that the use and deployment of AI systems are in the hands of human operators, and ethical considerations and responsible practices should be applied to ensure the safe and positive use of AI technology. That was the answer to that.
That was a very smart answer.
Well, good. So I asked a smarter question. I said, can you foresee a situation in the future in which AI technology could cause harm to humans? You know what the answer was? Yes. The answer is yes. There are potential scenarios in which AI technology could cause harm, even fatal harm to humans. While AI systems are designed to be beneficial and assist with various tasks, there are concerns regarding unintended consequences or misuse that could lead to harm. Here are a few examples. It proceeded to give me 6. They include, and a description on each one I won't make you listen to, bias and discrimination, autonomous weapons, environmental situations, privacy and security, and job displacement. All things. Okay, so the reason I bring this up is because the government met day before yesterday. There was a congressional Senate combination hearing where they were reviewing this and getting testimony on the dangers of AI technology. And there were a number of researchers there from Google, from Amazon, from other that all said that It doesn't matter now. Genie's out of the bottle. There is no putting it back. So all we can hope to do is control and police it. There is no way to take this back. It is out. It's open. It's on its own. And by the way, it has been around for about a year now, and it has already increased its intelligence so much that its rate of intelligence increase has increased. The whole oral net is on the horizon.
That's a scary thought.
It is. So that was the fear, is that AI in its effort to serve humanity, and this is exactly how it happened in the Terminator movies. So in its effort to serve humanity, may realize that humanity is its own worst enemy. And in doing so, decide to eliminate the enemy that it is to humanity in eliminating humanity. And it could do that through a number of ways. So in the Terminator movies, which sounds ridiculous that I'm even saying this, but this is real now. Okay, what it did in the Terminator movies, if you know the history that they kind of hint at, is it eliminated social structures first. So transportation, amenities, electricity, power and water, things that we depended on. Well, what happened was that did wipe out a lot of the human race, but at the same time, there were sectors of humans that went and lived in the desert and in the woods and learned to live off the land again. But it was a much, much smaller percentage of the population. Well, AI, the AI system, the oral net, needed to do a better job than that. So it used factory automations within factories to create these robot assassins to go out and find those that were not susceptible to the elimination efforts that it had made up to that point. And it used those to go track them down and kill them. And that's what the robots were. And we sit here and we go, it's just a movie. Do you see this? And if you really want to be freaked out, go on ChatGPT. It doesn't, I mean, they're not sharing your information or anything. It's totally safe, totally private. It's a research tool right now, they say. But you can interact with this thing and ask it anything. How many of us have gone to a website and wanted to reach a service department because we had a question, a concern, something that wasn't working properly, or we were trying to figure something out, right? And you end up getting a chat bot that does not answer your question, cannot give you the information you need. This can answer any question you give it, and it will answer it well because of its database, which is the world. I tried last night. I went through asking, what do I do when my toilet won't flush properly? And, you know, what do I need to do to successfully grow chrysanthemums in zone 6B? I was asking very pointed, targeted questions that it could not have on file. Wanting to see just how random can I be with this thing?
Right.
It was giving detailed, step-by-step, multi-layer answers. Now, there are things that it cannot do. Creativity, it cannot do. It does, but it doesn't do it well. That's not to say that someday it won't. That as it learns, and it's teaching itself now. There are 3 major artificial intelligences now, and 5 minor ones, 5 little ones, startup company things, but ChatGPT is the number 1. Google is another one, the Google deal, and then Amazon has one. Microsoft has one of the minors, and it does not work well, I've heard. It's a mess. It went insane, pretty much. It went crazy. The responses it gave were within a little bit. People got a hold of it on the internet messing with it, you know.
Right.
And it didn't have safeguards in place. Created a psychopathic artificial intelligence. So I don't know if this creeps you out as much as it does me.
You frame it that way.
But, I mean, unfortunately, we as humanity, I mean, we think about the things that would kill humans, would kill us off. How many of those are we responsible for? I mean, go down the list. Disease.
War.
Famine. Environmental situations. Asteroid crashing into Earth. Okay, maybe not that one. But pretty much all of the others we would be responsible for. And this, according to this government research, they went through all of these and said, in the past, there have been fears over the ways that we as a human race might eliminate ourselves. And they went down this list that I just mentioned and said, we're a very reactive species. We tend to react rather than proact, such as we've known how the dinosaurs were wiped out for thousands of years. We have the technology to do something to prevent that from happening again, but have we? No, they've never done anything, realizing that the odds are that that will happen again someday if we're not killed off by an AI robotic war. And I'm just trying to make your weekend, going into your weekend better. The deal is we don't do anything about it because we tend to be the kind of people who want to wait until something happens to react. He said, unfortunately, this stands a greater chance than all of those other things combined of doing damage to us. Not from me. This is from the symposium that was held, in front of Congress and members of Senate this week. I heard the news story on it, which is what got me going down this rabbit hole on this week. And then I decided, well, how freaky is this thing anyway? And when I went on last night, I ended up spending like 2 hours on it because I'm like, this is insane. I had it write a poem for my wife and I's 26th wedding anniversary, which is coming up this Monday.
Was it good?
All I did, I said, write a poem for Randy and Regina for their 26th wedding anniversary, talking about, it was like 10 stanzas long, and it was really good. I read it to my wife, and she goes, that's not from you. And I said, I know. That's what's crazy.
All right, we got 20 seconds. Top of the hour.
To me, it's mind-blowing. This is bigger than the internet was. I will say that. I really, really believe this is way bigger than the internet was.
Does it function without the internet, though?
Well, no, but it will have a bigger impact than the internet did on us.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms, highs in the mid-80s. Still a chance of storms in mid-60s tonight. A chance of storms in mid-80s for tomorrow, but sunshine on Sunday, highs in the low 90s. And Monday, more sunshine, highs right around 90.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything but a few clouds over the 4 states.
72 in Miami, 73 in Pittsburgh, 75 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
So we're wanting to know, and again, there's no wrong answer here. We're just wanting to know, which would you rather?
Would you rather stay home, eat pizza on the couch, watch some TV?
Or have a night out on the town, limo ride, big fancy dinner, all dressed up and everything like that?
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
Or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Darius Rucker.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
So let's think about this. We see this. I can ask it anything. Anything I don't know, anything I need to know instantly. And we thought the internet would do this.
Right.
But this will tell me not only answers to questions, but how to do things. It will also develop processes. So take, for example, let's scroll right on down here. I said, tell me a story about Elvis, Walt Disney, and Bruce Lee. And it did a 4-page story, once upon a time, about the town of Melodyville and how they all three met. It was a sappy story.
Yeah.
But let's go back up here. Here's the poem. Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. There was the first draft. Here is a contest. I said, give me a radio contest to give away concert tickets. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Sure. Here's a radio contest idea to give away concert tickets. Name that tune showdown. Listeners are invited to participate in a contest where they showcase their knowledge of popular music by correctly identifying and naming the tunes played on the radio. The contest aims to find the most musically savvy participant who will win a pair of concert tickets to a highly anticipated upcoming show. Rules and mechanics. Contest promotion. Advertise the contest on air and through social media platforms to encourage participation. Call-in segment. Announce a specific time slot during the show where listeners can call in to participate. The phone lines will be open for a designated duration. Name that tune. During the contest segment, the radio host will play short snippets, 10 to 15 seconds, of popular songs. Then, rapid-fire answers. Listeners will compete to be the first to correctly identify the song title and artist. They must give the correct answer within the specified time limit, e.g. 5 seconds. Scoring and elimination. Keep track of the correct answers and eliminate participants who give incorrect answers or fail to respond within the time limit. Number 6, tiebreaker. In the event of a tie, ask a challenging music-related trivia question to determine the winner. Number 7, winner announcement. Once a winner's been determined, announce the name live on air and congratulate them winning the concert tickets. Number 6, prize distribution. Arrange for the winner to collect the prize. By implementing this contest, you engage listeners. It tells what the benefits are of it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I said, okay, write me a radio break for KIX 102.5 using the positioner, the 4 states, number 1 for country, and tell me a joke about underwear during it.
Okay.
Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back to KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. I'm Randy Brooks. It's time for a quick weather update for the Joplin area. Tomorrow looks like another beautiful day with clear skies and plenty of sunshine. High temperatures reaching around 80 degrees. So make sure to grab your sunglasses and sunscreen before heading out. It's the perfect weather to enjoy some outdoor activities or maybe even have a barbecue with friends and family. Now, let's lighten the mood a bit with a little humor. Okay, here's where it begins to go downhill. All right? Let's lighten the mood a little bit with some humor. You know, they say laughter is the best medicine, and I've got something funny for you today. How about a chuckle about underwear? Here it goes. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Hey, we love that one.
But you know what's really outstanding? Finding a matching pair of socks and underwear in the dark. It's like winning the daily fashion lottery, folks.
That's
Wait,
pretty bad.
we're not done.
That's pretty bad.
The joys of finding that elusive pair of matching undergarments. It's a victory that's hard to beat. Remember, laughter is contagious, so share a smile with someone today and make their day a little brighter. That's all for now, folks. Keep it logged to KIX 102.5 for the best country hits all day long. And don't forget, while we're the 4 states number 1 for country, stay tuned for more great music coming your way. You're listening to KIX 102.5. Then it has a suggestion. Sound effects fade out. It tells you where to put the sound effects, too. Remember to adjust the weather forecast and humor content to reflect the actual weather conditions and maintain appropriateness for your target audience. Now, it was not funny. It was not that good. It was kind of stiff and awkward. Some of the syntax that it used was a little... It's less than a year old.
I mean, this to me this is what I think a radio DJ sounds like.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, all too often they do. It's the radio lingo. And I think based on the information that it has to hand, that's what it thinks too.
Right.
Unfortunately, we know through years of experience and research that kind of personality is actually a little off-putting. It's not very intimate.
It's not authentic.
It's not authentic at all. And what people really want is a conversation with someone they trust and know and believe, right? That's why you guys come, I assume, either that or it's some sort of government mandated program you're part of. So if we were here talking to you like this, you might come on to make fun of us, but not to have an actual relationship with. Did you know we were in a relationship? So this whole thing is just blowing my mind. I am freaked out more than I ever have. And I said earlier, I made the statement, this is bigger than the internet was for us. So I want you to think for a second about your parents and the first time you tried to, or your grandparents, that you tried to educate them about the internet. Or some of you on here know what I'm talking about because you went through it yourself or are going through it. How difficult it was to learn the ins and outs of this. Yet for someone like Jen or even myself, who grew up through the beginning phase of this, all through that, it's part of our second nature. We don't, when we are faced with an issue or a problem, the internet oftentimes is naturally a part of our problem solving because it's integrated into who we are. Now, that's not the case for your grandparents. It's not the case for your parents. So oftentimes, they have to make a concerted effort to utilize the internet because it's not part of who they were. It's not part of their culture, their makeup. For us, it is. Or for your younger kids, it is. They've grown up with it. It's just a natural extension of them. Imagine what it's going to be like for our grandchildren with this. And at the same time, to make it relatable, think of what the internet was like when you were a kid to now. And then transfer that over to this. This is what this is like now. What's that going to be like when your grandchildren are grown? Instead of, when it comes to problem solving, instead of thinking through things, processes, instead of working through them creatively, I'm afraid a lot of the time, at least for a lot of minutia, This is going to be the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I sit down and agonize for half an hour over a resume cover letter when I can have this do it for me in 5 seconds? KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 812.
A slight chance of storms this afternoon. Otherwise, lots of sunshine, highs in the mid-80s. It's 75 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast for the whole weekend, tell you about our chance of rain and all that jazz in just 14 minutes.
But it's Friday, so we're having fun. We're playing a game.
We're wanting to know, which would you rather?
Would you rather stay home on the couch, eat some pizza, watch some movies at home?
Pants optional.
Or would you rather get all dressed up and gussied up and get in a limo and go out for the night?
Pants optional. 623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Dylan Scott.
New truck.
On KIX 102.5.
Pants optional.
Pants optional. Pants optional. So,
I see you, Sarah.
do you get why I don't know how many people are even watching me rant about this, but someday you're going to say, remember when Randy Brooks said all this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. There's going to come that day, guys. This is huge. This will be more impactful than the internet because not only does it put the world at our fingertips, it puts the answers at our fingertips. The first question I asked it, which this conversation is titled, is, what is the meaning of life? It gave me 5 different answers. And all of them were like, okay, yeah, I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So there were philosophical answers, religious answers. It gave options. It precluded that by saying it's a very personal question for each individual. So usually here is what it might mean for each person. And then went through that. And I'm like, this is way better than the internet. For comparison's sake, I went on Google and typed in meaning of life. I got movie suggestions. I got book suggestions. I got ads out the wazoo. I could not find a concerted effort that covered all of these. I found 2 of the 5F after page of scrolling on Google.
Can you ask it specific questions like, do you know the address to da-da-da-da-da?
Yes. Any question you have. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Let's see what it says. Oh, look here. Certainly. While Sesame Street is a fictional location, I can give you a playful response based on the iconic children's television show. To get Sesame Street, you'll need to embark on an imaginary adventure filled with laughter and learning. Here's a whimsical step-by-step guide. Open your imagination, find a comfortable spot, and close your eyes. Picture a sunny street filled with colorful houses, friendly neighbors, and beloved characters like Big Bird, Elmo, and Cookie Monster. There are 6 different answers here, guys.
Let's go to Sesame Street.
Step by step. Can you see them over there? Are you freaked out yet? This is mind-blowing. So I asked it, questions about how to fix my toilet. Why aren't my chrysanthemums doing blah, blah, blah? It gave real, practical, useful information. This is just the chat end of this. This is the artificial intelligence you can talk to. This same data application can be utilized in performance commands for automation, for automation robots can functionary, commands for those. I have a friend who is the code writer for one of the largest investment firms in the world. He lives here in Joplin, but he works remotely for offices that are in New York. And they have just started using this to write their code. He said it writes the most beautiful, perfect code ever, and it adds creative lines within all of it. So I don't understand what all that means, but he said it's amazing. He said it's going to put a lot of people out of jobs.
Did you ever see Sophia when she was on Jimmy Kimmel, I think?
Sophia. Who's Sophia?
Sophia? You don't know who Sophia is?
I don't know, but I've got to use the bathroom again, so figure it out and be able to tell me when I get it.
Okay. Have you guys heard of Sophia? She's the robot that looks like a lady. this it? That's what we want. Oh, man. Okay, so Sophia, she looks like she's got skin and she's got like a human face, and then the whole back of her head is very cyborg-esque. It's metal, and they put her in clothes, and she's got the shape and body of a human. Okay, watch this one.
Oh, yes, I have.
You.
I have seen this. So this doesn't scare me nearly as much as this does.
Why?
Because there's certain, it's dependent on mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
And mechanics isn't quite there yet. This is miles, centuries ahead of the mechanics of that. So, and I don't see how, in the immediate future, how mechanics is going to be able to catch up with that. What scares me more is the Boston Dynamics stuff. Functional robots, not instead of trying to create a human, they're trying to create one to do a job.
Right.
That's doable. And with command thought lines like this and maybe a remote server giving it logic.
Mm-hmm.
What's even scarier?
Hold on, we got to go.
So what? Yeah, we'll talk more about it when we come back. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:18.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms, highs in the mid-80s. It's 75 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast, tell you about our chance of rain over the weekend in about 5 minutes.
But it's Friday, so we're having some fun. We're playing a Would You Rather game.
We're wanting to know, would you rather have a date night out on the town
Where you get all dressed up, go out in a limo, have some fun, go dancing.
or just a night home on the couch in front of the TV?
Which is what I love to do. I want to stay home, put my feet up, watch a movie, eat some pizza. That sounds perfect.
623-1025. Which one would you rather and why?
I'd pick out going out.
Going out?
Yeah, I'm going out. We got 4 kids, and my wife stay home all the time, so I'd say she'd enjoy going out.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd be wanting to run away from the place, too. 4 kids, that's too many.
What would you rather do, night out or pizza on the couch?
Date night, of course.
Oh, because Dave's such a girl.
No. It's fun to go out and every once in a while and have a good time.
Now, only if Dave had a date for date night.
Right, yeah, Dave.
Hey, now, I take offense to that.
You should leave people's fences alone, Dave.
Well, if I can jump them.
Don't be messing with their fences. What would you rather have, a night out or a night home on the couch?
I'd rather go out myself, but I'd leave it up to my wife what she wanted to do.
Because we really know who's the real boss here. Let's be honest.
That's right. That's right. If you don't, you eat burnt toast and eat frying pans.
What do they say? Happy wife, happy life, right?
38 years, and I let her make the decision, and if she wants to stay home, we stay home. But she always likes to go out and eat anytime, so we just go out.
Can't fight City Hall.
Yeah, it doesn't have hands. How would that work anyway? I mean, that's ridiculous. Do you go down and have fight? Are there many buildings you fight with?
Just start
So
punching
if you
the
guys
walls.
see Jen standing outside a building hitting it today, I don't know what's going on with her, but just give her a break, okay?
But what would you rather do? Go out and have a night on the town?
Punching buildings.
Or would you rather stay in and eat some pizza on the couch?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
There's the phone.
That went a lot further than I
Yeah.
intended. Yeah, it did. Hi there, Morning KIX. Which would you rather have?
If I'm a couple, I would be at home on the couch with pizza and watching a good Western movie.
Because it's better to watch a gunfight than be in a gunfight.
That's correct. When you go out, there's alcohol involved.
Whoa. Hey, how come there's not alcohol involved when I go out? Who is it that has been getting my alcohol? Thanks for calling. Do that.
I couldn't hear the beginning of that. What was?
I don't know. I'm going to have to fix it.
If I'm a couple, I would be at home on the couch. I would be at home on the couch. I would be at home on the couch with pizza and watching a good Western movie.
Okay.
And you say, because it's better to watch a gunfight than be in a gunfight.
Because it's better to watch a gunfight than be in a gunfight.
Partner.
Partner.
That's correct.
That is correct. And then she goes, and when you go out, there's alcohol. I'm like, there is.
There's alcohol involved. Someone's going to be
Gotta move that.
alcohol involved.
No, dang it.
Oh.
Someone's going to be.
A little more.
Someone's going to be, Hey, what? Someone's going to be.
And then I interrupt her massively.
Hey, how come there's not alcohol? Getting my alcohol.
Gunfight. Pizza or date night? And I put next to that, gunfight.
Gunfight, yes.
Because you know.
You know.
Right, Dave? Haven't seen Dave in forever. He used to come on here all the time. I think it's because we made him cry all the time. I don't know.
Because you're always picking on him.
No, it ain't. He loves that. Dave's a sadist.
We're-
Pretty sure. So, we were talking about the reasons this was scary.
Mhm.
Have I chased everyone off with this conversation? I think I
We've
have.
got 5 people.
Okay. Somebody's on Twitch. So the reason this is scary, they said the Senate subcommittee's hearing said, imagine that it obtained a directive from wherever, maybe its own logic, to clean up the oceans. And in doing so, killed off all the fish, or decided to eliminate global warming by eliminating oxygen. So it kills all the trees. Or decides that to control population, it creates a nuclear war.
So honestly, I could see that more than I could see killing all the fish. Because right now it's contained, if you will.
But it could utilize our infrastructure to perform any of these. All you need to do is introduce an electrical source into the ocean at a number of different locations, and you could do that. You could kill off the fish pretty quickly. If you introduced electrical current, doesn't have to be a powerful one either. It could be a low voltage, something that we would barely feel.
Mm-hmm.
Can kill fish. So, you're welcome. Take that to the weekend with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I advise you, use this. Get familiar with it. The only way, I'm sure our parents had the same fears about the internet, the interwebs.
Right.
Oh, the interwebs, the world's going to be open. They're going to come get your wife and your cat. I'm sure, but it's only through responsible use. And when have we ever been responsible? And how soon before the criminal element finds a way to work this?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take them long with the internet. So I say what you can do about it is get familiar with it, learn how to use it, learn how it works. Utilize it to make your life easier. That's what it's there for.
Right.
So we've got a new podcast coming out today, which is the data technology that you still swear by. AI. It's so yesterday, so last week. And then Monday, we're going to be talking about our creepy crawlies. Wish us luck on our award nominations this weekend, although it doesn't mean anything. Hopefully, we'll be coming home with some awards on Monday. We will tell you about that. And
one way or another, it's either going to be first or second.
Yeah, you're going to win something. Everybody gets a prize. And we've got your chance to win O'Reilly Outlaw tickets all next week. Okay?
Oh, that's right.
We're going to be doing text to win next week. So 7 o'clock to 7:20 like we normally do. We'll let you text to win tickets to go to the O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals. And we'll be finding out the winner of the VIP giveaway on Monday.
Lots of stuff going on Monday.
A lot of stuff. Plus,
you can still get signed up for the Cardinals VIP experience. The Father's Day joke challenge is still going on. We is busy.
I think I figured out what happened to the UFO story. All right, so have a great rest of your weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.